Okay, so this is a site that was sponsored and planted for World Water Day this year, and GRIP and the Gila Conservation Coalition paid for all the plants. They're going to be doing restoration work up and down San Vicente Creek. And the way we got involved is I'm with Lone Mountain Natives, and they purchased the native plants from us. And my garden crew, Amelia and Aldo, are here today. They volunteered for about 4.5 hours that day to do the soil and get all the plants planted. So I'm going to hand all this over to Aldo and Amelia here in a minute, and they're going to tell you about why we chose these plants and some of the growing conditions that they had to consider when we designed this spot.
Different colors and shapes will attract different pollinators like bees and wasps.
What other considerations did you have to think of in order to plant here?
Well, we had to figure out on which plant was going to be small enough. Like if we planted a tree, like a big tree, and just planted it right in front of this beautiful mural, it will practically block the mural and nobody would see it. So that's why we chose these native plants. Also, with the sun, how there's a tree right in the back, there's a couple of trees right in the back of the mural. We had to choose on where the sun was going to be, like from way back over here, and how much shade it was also going to be, especially with these kind of plants. And also with the soil. Before we came here, the soil was just rock. That was the only thing that it was. So we had to dig all that out. We had to work with eco monitoring crew to kind of soften the dirt, soften the soil, and we had to use this soil over here and to use a bunch of this soil and a bunch of this dirt over here to plant.
Do is more important than just planting. It's understanding how to attract and make structural space or habitat for pollinators by providing nectar and pollen sources throughout the season. For example, chocolate flower blooms from spring to summer to fall frost, but sunset hyssop only starts blooming mid to late summer frost.